Hello guys, welcome to this part. In this part, we'll be creating the applications which we'll be deploying on the Kubernetes cluster. So as you see on my screen right now, I've prepared a simple React front-end drawing or whiteboard applications where you can, basically draw lines, draw rectangles, draw illustrations, write content, etc. So our first task is to Dockerize these applications. So why are we Dockerizing this application is because Kubernetes will run our application in a pod. So this pod will contain containers. It encapsulates containers. So to create a container, we'll be requiring a Docker image, or we need to deploy the image of our application to Amazon's ECR or any other service. So why are the containers required and what is its importance? So first of all, these containers are lightweight. Secondly, they package all the dependencies, etc., in one image so that they are more portable. Kubernetes can use these images or containers to auto scale, basically create more pods if requirement is high, or delete some of the pods. And fourth is isolations. Container promotes isolation so that our application can run independently without disturbing or interfering with other applications on the same device. Fourth is version control. It is easy to roll back any updates which you have put on the containers. And sixth, it integrates well with the CI/CD pipelines. So I've created this application using React, and this is the whole code which is available on my GitHub profile. And I prepared a Docker file for this image, for this application. So we are just getting the node image, and we will be copying the package.json file which contains all the dependencies, and we'll be copying it to the working directory. And then we'll install these dependencies. I've also created a Docker ignore which will not copy the node modules. And if you go back, then we'll be creating the we'll be creating the build. We'll be running the command npm run build, so to create a build for the application. And after that, we'll be copying this build file, and we'll be putting it in this location where nginx will be able to access it. And we'll be using a reverse proxy kind of mechanism to serve our applications using nginx. So this is a Docker file, and now I'll be building this application. I hope you can see. Yeah, you can see. So firstly, I'm in the same directory as my Docker file. So I'll be writing docker build -t and then image name. I've already created the image, but I'll create another one. I'll write demo react, and I'll build this application. So the build has started. So I'll cut this part and tell you when it's ready. The application has now completed building. So I'll just stop the React application and I'll run the container. So docker run -p 808580. So I'm just mapping port 085 to port 80 for the application. React. Oh, just put an equal to. So the application, if I write 8085, it will run here. Yes, it's running. So now next we need to push this application on Docker up so that we can access our image from anywhere. So we'll tag it docker tag image name demo react. Write your Docker username here. Mine is Akshat Miglani, and demo react, and then write latest. So this has tagged the application, and now I'll push this application. Docker push, and the image name. So we are pushing our created application to Docker Hub, and we'll be able to access it next. So it has completed, and as you see, the application is available here. I've created the same application with the name React Drawing. So for the next part, I'll be using React Drawing here for the image name. This concludes our first part in which we have created the application. In the next part, we'll be starting with creating the EKS cluster.